Morning, everybody. How you doing? Good morning. Welcome to Mastering the Laws of Attraction. I am Coach Renz, and today we're going to talk about the one skill set that if you master this, that all those ideas, all those things in your life about how something is coming in your life, how something is going to be in your life, how something is always in the future, how to bring those things to your present. If you learn this, if you come to an understanding of this and start working towards this, putting forth the effort, getting the knowledge, getting the understanding, having the accountability, you start doing this, and I guarantee you that your life will change. That the things that you say about how 2017 is going to be your year, it will be your year. Now, if you're on Facebook and you're watching this, please share this video. Join the page Mastering the Laws of Attraction. If you're watching this on YouTube, then subscribe and share this video. All right. If you care about anybody, subscribe and share this video. If you care about anybody, share this video on your Facebook page. All right. And join the Mastering the Laws of Attraction group. But here we go. So what is it that I'm talking about? What is this law? What is this thing that's going on? You know, every year you go into that next year is going to be my year around this time of the year. Last year you said 2016 was going to be your year. But if you were operating the same way you did in 2015, into 2017, then your year was the same as 2015 was. So if you go into 2017 operating the same way you did in 2016, then guess what you're going to receive for 2017? You're going to receive the same thing you received in 2016. Now, if you like what you received, then keep doing what you've been doing. But if you don't, if you want to change it, if you want to have more love in your life, you want to have more money, you want to have more free time, you want to be in better health, then you have to change the vibrational pattern that you operate so that you can be a causal factor and not the effect. Now, what am I talking about? This is, see, Hermetic law is not that one overrides the other, but they can be influenced by one another. And if you are in the understanding, you can utilize one to influence the other greatly. So everybody get into your head and understand this message that the law of cause and effect, you cannot escape it. There is but one entity that can escape the law of cause and effect, and that is the Creator, because He created all the laws. But beyond that, every other being, whether high or low, they act on the law of cause and effect. For everything that happens in your life, there is a cause. There is no such thing as luck. There is no such thing as chance. If there was luck or if there was chance, then guess what? Then that would supersede the Creator, and nothing can supersede the Creator. So there is no such thing as luck. It is all cause and effect. So for everything that's in your life, you or someone else or something else was a causal factor of it. Activities that you did, other people activity that they pushed onto your life, yet they were the causal effect. If you got laid off your job this year, were you the causal effect of it? Were you the cause or were you the effect? No, you were the effect of somebody else's cause. And what caused that? So you have to understand this law. Now, there was a gentleman that I researched and I studied, and I listened to his marketing programs left and right. His name is Gary Vaynerchuk. But I look at his history. And when I look at his history, he started researching and understanding the causal factors that occur within marketing, within social media, back when other people didn't, when they thought that the internet was a fad. He had doubled down on it. He started studying it. Then he started putting it into action. Then he started putting it more into action. The more he learned, he put more into action, right? This caused him to become a multimillionaire. This caused him to have businesses all over the place, becoming an angel investor, to be able to live his life the way that he desires to live it. Now, most of us, like myself, during that same time frame, I saw it, but I didn't really dive deep into it. I didn't really try to get that full knowledge. You know, I did things basically like most other people did. I post one or two things a week. You know, I wasn't an everyday poster. I didn't worry or concern myself too much about content. It wasn't until I went to a seminar, a paid seminar, and I went down, and if you listen to some of my other videos, you know I was broke, and I flew down to Fort Lauderdale, and I went to this seminar, and I picked up a ton of information, and then in 12 months, I was a six-figure earner. So it was an awesome seminar. I learned a lot, but one of the things I did learn is that my marketing was horrible, that But our marketing wasn't being as great of a causal factor in increasing my business performance. So I learned that, and I started implementing what I learned, and it brought me to become a six-figure earner in the fitness industry. So even though I didn't know who Gary Vaynerchuk was back then, I saw the elements of the same thing back then. But then as I moved to different businesses, did I employ that at the same level? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Matter of fact, in every aspect of your life, when you apply a higher causal factor, you get a greater result. Okay? And that's how it works. So the thing about it is that even though me and Gary were doing the same thing as far as posting on social media during the time frame of me building my fitness company, during the time frame of me building Uncle Ren's Popcorn, building my coaching company, he was operating at a much higher vibrational level than I was. And when you get that, then you're going to really understand why you can do something and the next person can be doing the exact same thing. But if that person is doing it at a higher vibrational pattern, meaning that they have more activity going on, that they have more study going on, that they are increasing their knowledge and they are making adjustments so that their vibrational pattern continue to rise because they're operating up here. So the results they're getting are the results that are up here. You're operating down here. So the results that you're getting are the results that happen down here. The trick is you got to elevate yourself. You have to raise your vibrational pattern so that you are a greater cause, a greater causal factor. So you get greater effects. And if those effects are the ones that you desire, then guess what? You continue to rise in that. You continue to increase your vibrational pattern. And when that happens, you start to get this synergy where your mind and your subconscious, your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, they eliminate doubt, where your emotions, your heart begins to eliminate doubt, where your spirit starts to eliminate doubt, and then they all come into agreement. Your mind, your heart, your emotions, your subconscious, your conscious, your ego, your spirit, all these things come into agreement for what you want to manifest. You know, I put on a meme today. I wasn't trying to say anything about the person, but I put on a meme today that no miracle ever occurred later. If you read any holy scriptures from any group, every miracle happened immediately. The blind started to see. The lame walked. Those who had leprosy were cured immediately. All these things happened immediately because the faith was strong enough. The power is strong enough within inside you. When you bring that from the inside to the outside, then you become more powerful and you begin to affect things, and you can affect those things in the now. The reason why you hear so many messages about manifesting things later is because it takes out responsibility. But I'm taking the responsibility to say that you can manifest it now when you get into total agreement. You have to get into total self-agreement in order for it to happen now. But if it's always coming, if you're always waiting, it's never going to come. And your greatness has to become now. Your greatness is now. You have to determine that your greatness is now. And as soon as you come into full agreement that it's now, it will be now.